Welcome to Lauderdale by the Sea. It's one of Fort Lauderdale's beaches, and as you can see behind me, this beach is packed. People are coming out in droves to enjoy the hot sun.
Every summer, the South Florida beaches get covered by seaweed. You guys can see right here. I don't know if there's like any type of organisms living in here, but I'll show you the shoreline here. I mean, walking to the ocean, amigos, you can see here. I mean, it's in your face. The good thing is if you go a little deeper, I'll show you guys, it does dissipate. However, do you know anything about this organism?
I just know it's a kind of seaweed. Maybe I should learn more. It's a little scratchy. All right, you come to a beach town and you're like, what do I do? I mean, obviously you can come to the beach. What if you want to do what the locals do? So here at Lauderdale by the Sea, there are 3 activities we found that are coming up this summer. So the first is 4th of July. Of course, there'll be fireworks and a parade and activities for kids. And then my personal favorite is called Bug Fest. And why? I don't know why Bug Fest, because it's about lobsters. So later in July, it's 2 days about lobsters. And there's like lobster diving competitions and cooking and things like that. And then the last one's in October, and I think it's called Boo by the Sea. So of course, Halloween, that's our favorite holiday. It's South Florida in June, and so of course we have the threat of the afternoon thunderstorms. We also have a lot of seaweed, but it really is no bother, and even if it's here in the water, can you see the bottom? I can. I mean, this water is crystal clear, so refreshing. Refreshing, but a little warm, I think, because we're getting into those hot days of summer.
Okay, so we are treading water, and there's like pockets of cooler water.
And then warmer water.
And then warmer water again. So I'd say...
I think it's because I'm following Remy.
I'd say right now we're probably a little over 6 feet, because we cannot touch the ground.
But we can see it.
But we can see the ground.
Which makes me feel safer about treading water in
and you
the
guys,
ocean.
You guys can see where we are in terms of like the shoreline.
Yeah, I don't know if it's high tide, but it went deep really fast.
It did.
So maybe later in a couple hours, we would be able to touch here.
But what's really neat about A1A beaches, basically from Del Rey over to Fort Lauderdale Beach, you can just take A1A down.
Then you just kind of go until you find parking. And almost every place for parking has some kind of app, but they're all different, right? Park Mobile, Way to Park. Today's like booted my credit card. So just download like all the apps when you have access to Wi-Fi. And that way, whatever town you're in, you can use their parking app. And what's great about that is that you can like do 2 hours. And then if you're not ready to go, you add an hour. You don't have to commit to a certain amount of time if you have it on your phone.
Typically, I'm not one to like wander deep into the ocean, but like Justine said, it's very clear. So right now the water's about to my chest. So what do you think? It's about 5'4"? 5'4"? You want to keep going?
We'll see. I get a little nervous. The waves have been pretty tame here in the Fort Lauderdale area, and as you can see, this guy here is paddleboarding with his kid, so that's why he's laying down, or I mean sitting. And then we have over here, we've got some floaties, nice, calm waves. In this part of Lauderdale by the Sea, and there's the pier, I think that's $2 to go out onto that pier, but it gets deep pretty fast. Oh.
The South Florida shoreline is very expensive. So if you're coming with like your family, you don't necessarily have to go to like the hustle and bustle of Las Olas. Quieter areas include Sunrise,
Lauderdale by the Sea,
and Oakland.
Yeah, and I mean you could just drive up and down A1A until you find the spot that's right for you and your family. We found a part of the beach by the Ocean Sky Hotel and Resort, and it looks like, I don't know if these are for rent. There was a large group of jet skis that came in, offloaded some folks, put some folks on back out to sea. They also have a slew of paddle boards on the sea.
There it comes.
Oh. Oh. So how's it gonna get back out? Time to park. And yep, okay. I don't know if they're bringing them in. Here comes some more out for an adventure. Perhaps it's for rent. Once they stay between those red buoys, don't run over all these fine folks. And it seems like there's this whole jet ski launch area. I got about like 7 or 8, and like if you look way back out there, you can see some of them are playing around, riding really fast up onto the beach. Also find some paddle boards. And I think that this is probably like maybe a little independent business right here that's nestled literally right next to the Ocean Sky Hotel and Resort. So there's a little bit of an image in case you're a visual person. And all these folks that are here at the resort, I guess they just get to watch the action. Or maybe just take a nap.
He's coming pretty quick.
He's coming in hot.
Boom.
So now that the sun is going down, we can see what the beach is all about. Just still such a pleasant time. And there aren't the fishes around, at least not that we can see. Although this dude here, he is setting up, his whole family is out and they're fishing. And I think he caught some bait fish and now, ooh, can you see it? Can you see that fish dangling? Let me see if I zoom in here. Yeah, so he caught that bait fish and now he's gonna try to get the big fish.